boys and girls. In today's news, cinnamon, a challenge or a drug? In other news, NASA scientists have disclosed information about the life form they found on Mars. Our reporter Karen Yamaguchi is live interviewing Miss Kitty Lamont, the scientist who conducted the autopsy. Karen?
I'm here with Miss Kitty Lamont, the scientist that discovered and conducted the autopsy. Miss Lamont, what can you tell us as far as describing the animal?
Well, the animal is in fact not even an animal. You know, it has features and characteristics of a human, but specific plant-like traits. Um, the creature is in fact living, and we've classified it as living because it moves. We've seen it move, and it grows and develops, in ways, not just getting taller or older or anything like that, but when we did the autopsy, we noticed that there was a fetus within the animal or creature. So it's kind of sad. Everyone bow your heads. Respect. Okay, yeah, so we noticed that there was a fetus within the inside of it. And yeah, a fetus. So which brings me to my next point. They do reproduce. I don't know if it's asexually or sexually or however they do it, but they do reproduce, and they do adapt to their environment in ways that the chameleon does. You know, and chameleons change color when they adapt to their environments. And we know this because when we have the animal still alive in its last few hours before we brutally killed it.
Were you able to discover any hereditary traits?
Huh?
Were you able to discover any hereditary traits? Were you able to discover any hereditary traits?
We were unable to, but we hope to go back to Mars soon and communicate with the animals, or try to at least, to see what they have in common and what's been passed down from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm. Do these animals have cells?
Of course they have cells. All animals have cells. But they don't all have the same silly me, the same macromolecules as all other living things. They contain lipids and carbohydrates, but they don't contain protein and nucleic acid.
How do these animals obtain energy?
You sound so interested.
My God, I know.
Okay, so these animals obtain energy through the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is actually the way that plants obtain their energy from the sun, and it's kind of confusing because to see how it maintains a natural body temperature of 98.6 degrees, wouldn't it be hotter on the inside? I'm not even sure, but they obtain their energy through the process of photosynthesis, and it's really interesting still to me to think about it, because in Mars's harsh climate, I can't even see how one would survive. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's clearly all for now, folks. Thank you for turning into the sexy newscast of Sexy LA, and I will see you next week. Mars. Live, or just a desert land in the planet?
Stupid. Oh my God.
This video took so long to make.
4 hours.
It took 4 hours. I'm crying.
I had to spend all this time with her.
I don't like you either, but please just let us pass.
This is horrible.
Please.
She's making me so depressed.